Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong...
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Terengganu finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's Eto'o! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Lazio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Vieira.
Vieira really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now can he find Cruyff? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear. And he's had it nicked away. Lazio are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass.
Terengganu really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kaka. Hullet. And it takes a shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Rummenigge is having a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Terengganu have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Terengganu already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Tries to play it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. It's played through for him. Rijkaard. Hullet. Mateus. And it's Vieira. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Big chance! Well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? He's on it. He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Rijkaard. And this goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, give it away. Chouameni. Now Pirlo. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, well played, well played. And that is well cleared.
Kaka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Bullett's decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, good line! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared away. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Silvestre. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking to play him in. Oh, this is a great position. Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nedved. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's quick to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Bergomi. And it's Rijkaard. Chouameni. He is through here. And the finish! And he hits the net. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Terengganu now just needing one.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Rijkaard. Mateus gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just eases him off the ball. Spread to the right. Pullet has it out wide and in space. Chouameni.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 11, Hullet. Number 24.
Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Lazio are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gerrard, Terengganu still have the cards to affect this game. It's Adriano!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Terengganu have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nedved, who does have an assist to his name. Silvestre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, that's well spotted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gets a good foot in there. Belletti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Adriano! And that's a good finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Terengganu really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need...
Oh, and the shot! And that's in! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Terengganu have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Five minutes left on the clock. And it's Michel Platini. He's had it taken off him. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Adriano! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
There will be 5 minutes
Platini.
added time.
Belletti. Stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. And he's running through. Oh, look at this. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. Piqué can get it clear. Adriano. Gerrard. A picture of focus and alertness. Silvestre. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Adriano picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Have your entry tickets at hand as
Terrific. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along. Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pass somewhat off target. Yeah. Rummenigge.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Zanetti can get it clear. Schneider. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Tchouaméni. Goes looking wide. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Piqué cuts it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real...
It's Asa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff quietly revving up. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's made its way to him. He's been caught now, and the shot! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And they can counter here. Great vision. And he's worked it through. This looks promising. Rummenigge with... And the finish! And that's in. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Terengganu are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Aimed beyond the defence. He has a look up. Oh, shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Azar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good climb! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Chouameni. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Azar. That'll be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tonali. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Can he get onto this? Mateus. Chouameni. Schneider. Here's Roberto Carlos. Zanetti. Azar. Schneider. And here's Ibrahimovic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Cruyff. Defending of the desperate variety. Cruyff. Terengganu are looking to break at pace. And it's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Terengganu marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Piqué. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Schneider. Takes a shot! No, he's missed it.
Madrid are stuck in a rut, and impatient cuts at goal won't really help their cause here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Maldini. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's neat. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, again there's no way through. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Hullet looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
And he's managed to gift it
Será
back.
reemplazado por
It's
el
a
dorsal
searching
14.
pass,
Se va a
and he was
realizar un
quick to
cambio de
react.
jugadores.
Terengganu perhaps contemplating their next change here. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Chouameni, and it's Cruyff driving forward. Gullit. Schneider. Roberto Carlos looking for options for movement. Plays it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Adriano. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Adriano, always looking for that half a chance. Gullit receives it in a good position here. And the shot! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is a gloriously... Roberto Carlos! Gullit. Can he spark a counter here? This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Now it's Gullit. That's really well manoeuvred. Hazard. Adriano. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's Hazard! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Hazard será sustituido por el dorsal 16.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Schneider plays it short. Now it's Schneider. Shot, surely! Schneider! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Madrid get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cruyff! Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! It's a good-looking delivery. Gerrard! And no mistake. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Terengganu are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Habrá 5
Schneider.
minutos de descuento.
Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Now Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! A finish of true class! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that's it. Terengganu, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Conte. Serginho. Saliba. Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. Great defending, strong and determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is... Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Terengganu are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Raul. Mateus. Cruyff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Raul. Ball swung in, and it's hoisted clear. And they're back on the ball again. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Rummenigge, and he's being shifted off it. And here's Shevchenko. Well read, nice interception. And it's Conte. Tries to play it through. Raul. Raul plays it in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Belletti. Serginho cuts it out. Conte.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passing nice and neat. Lofted in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hullet. Mateus. And it's Rijkaard. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ball's gone out of play. Kimmich. And Donatoni aims beyond the defence. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Cruyff quietly revving up. Always onto this. And that's Rummenigge! Saliba clears it away.
Terengganu certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Mateus, Rummenigge, Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Raul. Donatoni. Looking for the run. Shevchenko. He's found the way through. Here comes the cross. Maldini getting this one clear. And claimed a great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Conte really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Shevchenko. Hullet. Rummenigge. And Mateus. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That signals the end of the first period. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Terengganu go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Terengganu can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Diouf. Kimmich. Diouf. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that has been cleared. And it's Serginho. Conte knocks it out wide. Now it's Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Defending was strong and firm. Conte. Now it's Raul. Bullet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they've got rid. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Shevchenko. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Juve. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bullet. Rummenigge. It's a searching pass. Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the finish! Cruyff. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cruyff. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Shevchenko. Out towards the flank. He's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide. Great vision. That's a decent clearance. Kimmich picks it up out wide. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, sweet feet. Back would it go, and he shoots! That is gorgeous from Raul! A finish right from the top draw! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Substitution in progress.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. So what can they make of this? Dink through, well read, and the danger is averted. David De Gea gets it away. Jude. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Maldini. Spread it left. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
And he's picked out the run. Rooney.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That ball looks a good one. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well read, nice interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And the pass is intercepted. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone loose. He's found a way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Deco. Terengganu are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Mateus. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Tries to pass it through. Rooney will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. Rummenigge. Great vision. And that could... And the shot! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Terengganu have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's been shifted off it. No, again there's no way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Deco. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's fabulous. He's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Vieira. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Deco. Looking for options for movement. Messi. Eto'o going about things. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Speed of... That's a quick free kick. Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush.
Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's superb. Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's quick to get rid. And here's Messi. Applies the finish. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Mateus just eases him off the ball. Oh, they can break here. Deco. Mateus. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That has not gone well. Rummenigge. And it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Almost an hour gone. That is good alertness. Deco. And here's Rooney. Rooney. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Terengganu can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Coming on the field, number 21.
Gerrard.
Adriano. Number 17, Platini. Number 10, Pele. Number 13, Gerrard.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Adriano. Terengganu do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Adriano. That's a shade optimistic. He's a sharp hit, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
Terengganu have their second corner now. Terengganu have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. There will be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Cruyff. Luis Suarez.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Vieira. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Picked out brilliantly. That is a little undercooked. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pelé, good, strong midfield running here. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Eto'o. Can he get it through?
Terengganu can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Great ball if he can get there. He's on it. Can he get away?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pelé. Now it's Luis Suarez. Could move up a gear here. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard. That's it, the referee says enough. Terengganu did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to...